remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to these guppies and rebel now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to these guppies and rebel now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to these guppies and rebel now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to these guppies and purple now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to these guppies and purple now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to these guppies and purple now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Wednesday, man. Y'all smash that like button. Sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones. What I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and y'all know we have Music Monday, but this is sold out. Well, of course, we continue the sneaker talk. Speaking of sold out, sign up for the sold out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the comment section, and it is free to sign up. Or, of course, we continue the sneaker talk, but we got a food section, a sports section, you name it. If I do not get the content out in time, most likely we're already chopping it up in the Discord about it. A lot of raffles are live right now because we got a lot of heat coming back to back this week and next week. So we'll be talking a lot of that towards the upcoming sneaker releases. So right now I want to say that I'm in a total of 3 different raffles, and it seems like they keep coming and coming. Pause. But for me, I think I'm just one take jaking it on all of them, because reality is I do not want that bad luck where they hit my card with all the raffles I entered. That joint go through, I'm gonna be hurting. So and then I don't want to be trying to hustle and flip and do all that. So I'm gonna just shoot my shot, shoot the fate, and see what we got going on. Because we got Levi's 3s, we have the Adidas Jellyfish joint, the Pharrell joints. And then there's some merch with the Levi stuff that's looking alright. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much tonight's going to be a chill stream if you guys haven't figured it out. We're going to be talking a little bit about Steph Curry, which I know that we've seen it where time and time again, it seems like Complex has been making it like a theme every week to see like what Nike brand or Jordan brand he wore pretty much every week, ever since him and Under Armour have been having issues. So the breakup is getting ugly. We got an article on that. We're going to cover that tonight. It says Under Armour takes Curry brand Instagram followers. So we're going to cover that tonight. So I think if anything, he's trying to shoot the shot for trying to get a deal at Nike. But if I remember correctly, he said that whenever he had all those deals on the table when he was in his prime, with Nike, with Under Armour, and I believe it was one other brand, and he said he let his daughter choose, and she chose Under Armour, and that's how he picked, which I ain't knocking that, but now, here we are. And to be honest, man, not knocking his shoes, but I've never, ever purchased a pair of Steph Curry shoes, let alone, like, to be honest, Under Armour. I look at it as, like, good workout gear, but I never really, like, you know what I'm saying? I only think I got one thing Under Armour, right? Well, actually, I'm lying. I got one little like workout vest thing that's supposed to keep you warm. But my thing is this, while it may be effective, that joint too tight, man. I don't like the stuff that you gotta, like, I don't see how some people, me when I work out, I gotta wear the loose clothing, man. I don't see how nobody being there with the super tight stuff. I mean, I have a fitted shirt every now and then, but I mean, like, for the most part, I gotta be comfortable. So like, this joint is kind of one of those, it's really tight to your skin. Like, it looks like Skims almost, but like a male version. Pause on that. So I'm like, I haven't worn that joint probably, but maybe 2 or 3 times, and I've had it like for years, to be honest. But we're gonna be talking a little bit of Steph Curry, and then obviously we have another story here too that we're gonna cover as well. Pretty much kind of like the shoe industry's latest like trend, like the CFO shuffling that's been going around and stuff like that. Seeing like the latest like merry-go-rounds of executive changes at footwear firms and what this kind of could mean for sneakers, right? Okay, so we're gonna cover both of those and then talk a little bit of upcoming sneaker releases. I know we saw the Nigel Sylvester's like floating around. So as y'all coming in out for the kid, definitely smash the like button, definitely sub up, and let me know if audio and visuals is looking good. I'll touch the chat real quick. Look like we had a couple people come in and out. Thomas Goldring Jr., my bad for starting late too, everybody. I mean, normally I usually start at 6 or 7, but today I had to start a little bit like 30 minutes late. Just got caught up running some errands, and I really needed to get it knocked out. So pretty much we still, 30 minutes behind? We still up to par though, realistically. But I see Thomas Goldring Jr. says, "Word up, Jones. What kicks are you going after next?" Definitely Levi 3s. You know what I'm saying? I know we got 3, 4 different colorways floating around there, but definitely Levi 3s for sure. That's something that's on my radar. Also gonna be going for the Pharrell Jellyfish joint. So my coworker, right? I was talking to them today about that joint. Because they actually own a pair. I'm going to ask him tomorrow when I see him at work, did he get his pair for retail or for resale? He got the white and orange joints. So I got to ask him real quick. But from what he was telling me, and I'm still going true to size, but from what he telling me, up at the front toe area, it is like kind of roomy. So he's saying like probably it doesn't hurt to go like down half a size or what have you. So, but I'm still going true to size to test it out for me, because at the end of the day, pause when I say this, super pause, everybody feet is different. Everybody fit is different. Even if like what a size, like say we both wear a size 10, but his could fit different than it fit on my feet. I'll put it like that. So it's kind of majority rules though, but it's certain shoes where you could tell like, okay, people like, oh no, this hurt this side of my foot or this hurt the other side of my foot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go true to size for the first time and see how it goes. Because sometimes they do make them a little too much more room. Like I know who's guilty of that, where I still don't go down half a size, but who low key is kind of guilty of where I feel like you can gamble and go down half a size. I wouldn't recommend it because it still varies. But I was gonna say New Balance, but to be honest, when I got the Action Brunsons, they fit perfectly for true to size. But again, you got to pick your poison, whatever you're gonna do. But yeah, that's on my radar for sure. I will say one shoe that's not on my radar is those Tiana Taylors. Like, yeah, no thank you at all. Respectively, you know what I mean? Let's see. Thomas, I know we got the Dark Knight in the building, says, yo, what up, Dark Knight? What's Gucci? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Looks like we got Manny with the Kicks in the building, says, yerp. What up, Manny's? What's good? What's good? What's good? Devon says, what up, Polo? What up, Devon? What's Gucci? Just kicking it, man. Just chilling. Started a little bit later than what I wanted to, but hey, we still good, man. Just like, roughly 30 minutes behind. We're going to be keeping it simple. We talking Steph Curry over here. A lot of raffles, too. We're going to talk towards the end of the live. Devon says, I'm going to enter for the Levi's and see what happens. I entered for the joints. I entered for the black pair. And I entered for the hoodie. And I did it on their website. What I'm hoping, right? This is me. This is my fingers crossed. What I'm hoping is that Levi's, because the Levi raffle is only 24 hours. Now, I don't know when the my years and all the, like, there's other ones that's floating around too. But I know there's one on my year website. But what I'm hoping is Levi, like once it closed in 24 hours, which it'll close, that means if it opened up at 10, no, it opened up at what? Yeah, 10. It opened up at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So if that's going to go based off 24 hours, it should close at 10 a.m. tomorrow, right? I'm hoping it decides our fate, within the next like couple hours after that. So if that's the case, if I don't hit, then I'm going to go see if I can enter on it on my year website. That way I don't get the double hits. But I mean, to be honest, with these raffles, like sometimes I remember like with that undefeated raffle, that EQL joint, it took forever for them. Like, I mean, because they had dished out a lot of pairs though, to be fair. But to be honest, it wasn't a lot of undefeated raffles floating around. But I did like how they did the release at the end of the day. So we'll see how that goes. One thing I will say that I like about the Levi EQL2, what I'm liking is there's no like actual like run fair fee. Usually there's a run fair fee, but they don't have a run fair fee on their raffle. So I kind of like that. So that lets me know it can be done. I thought they had to charge some, or maybe they paid for whatever it was going to be. Because we've seen some people charge that $11 for the run fair fee. I've always just curious who decides that. So maybe Levi is just a big enough, well-known brand that's been around for years that can, take care of the fee where we don't have to have it. That's just my best educated guess. I'm hoping, right? But I feel you, Devon, for sure. You said you going for what colorway you going for? I forgot. I remember you did put it in the Discord, though. Manny says, Devon salutes 100. Manny says, I don't even care if I hit at this point. For real? Come on, Betty. Keep in mind, too, I low-key be forgetting. No, that's, but yeah. Low-key, Manny. Also, we have the sneakers app. But to be honest, dog, I don't know. I just don't be banking. I don't have too much confidence in the sneakers app anymore. It used to be good. I had to put my OG coworker on like this week. I'm like, yo, he was like, man, I hit on sneakers, but I don't get the justification that you get being able to get them that day. I'm like, yo, cuz, I mean, that come with the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta put in a little footwork digitally. Now, it's different, you know what I'm saying? But I can tell he just used to the OG way, which I've been there. It took me a minute to get myself out of that wave too. You know what I mean? Vaughn says, I do think there's a lot of pairs of those Levi 3s. I'm hoping so. I just want my black pair and call it a day. What I like about it, no run fair fees, so you just got to hit the taxes and then should be good. You know what I'm saying? Ron says the indigo pair. Okay, yeah, you're going for the indigo joints. Man, you a brave, dog. But, I mean, to be honest, it's preference at the end of the day, though. You know? I mean, to be honest, none of them really look bad. You know what I mean? The one I can't do is that white and blue joint. Like, I can't do that one. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, it's not bad. You know what I'm saying? None of them are no bad, but I just know for me, preference, I probably wouldn't wear that joint. You know what I mean? But it's not bad. It's not bad. So if I look at it, because on the sneakers app, they got the merch on there, which I do like that zip up hoodie, obviously why I'm going for it. And then that indigo, that's like that full denim pair. But to be honest, I just wish they would, if you're going to go denim, I feel like you should go all denim out. You know what I mean? The Bond photo says boutiques do have the Levi 3s. So it's probably a lot of pairs. So I'm assuming, hopefully, knock on wood, right here next to me, that we all can hit, you know? Hopefully. And I'm hoping for that hoodie too. If not, I'll try for that hoodie on sneakers app low key. But you always got that chance too. And to be honest, I just like zip up hoodies in general. I'm not saying it's super fly, but I mean, it's nothing wrong. I feel like you can never have too many hoodies. Zip up hoodie, I like it. You know what I'm saying? Manny says, I'd rather hit on the jellyfishes either colorway. I like the blue and white between the jellyfishes. The all black joints, they're not a true dark black like a jet black. They're like that, like they're black, but they're not fully jet black. So that's why I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go with the jellyfishes. Either way, because I only enter for the pair, the blue, white, and blue pair. What I'm hoping, if I can hit that, that'll be a great, tremendous pair for the gym. I know Adidas got theirs up. They got the raffle up on Adidas too, but I've entered on my year because from what I'm hearing, right, when I was doing research for this live, is that basically if each run fair, each like EQL raffle is unique to each of the sites. So the ones that you've hit on the most is the one you want to kind of enter first. So I've hit on a couple EQL raffles on the My Year website. So you probably have your better luck there. They're not all the same across the board. I thought they were, but you know, each one of these EQL raffles are different. You know what I'm saying? So if you could enter for one on, like say the Levi black joint, right? You can enter for it on My Year, and then you can enter for it on Levi. You know what I'm saying? There's still time. You know what I'm saying? Devon says, the white and blue joint is the LA exclusive. Ah, okay, I got you. Cool. They probably would rock some stuff out there like that. I don't know. I can't get jiggy with those. Respectively. Let's see. Devon says, if I don't hit on the Kith for the jellyfish, I'm going to try confirm that. Cool. Yeah, so that's my thing too. If I don't hit on the one on My Year website, then I'll go ahead and enter on the confirm app. Because to be honest, I really could. Like, I noticed too, my gym shoes, I've been putting them in rotation, but it is time to have a fresh pair. My gym shoes aren't like destroyed, but I can tell as far as like working out, I've really pushed the actual sole to the limit. So I would have to probably either get some new little inserts, which that's realistic, you can do that, or see if I can get a fresh pair of gym sneakers. Because I feel like those Pharrell jellyfishes, they dope wearing them like in person for the people who do that. But I like them, like I think you can still be doped in the gym too. So I'm going to see if I can get a pair of those. And of course, y'all know I want those Air Max 95 Neons. That's a double up. I want that easily. Where we at? Says, I hope I don't want to hit on both. One is good enough. That's what I'm saying. All the people that be like doubling up, tripling up, like, nah, I'm good. And I've been that way for like years, for real. Like, ever since I'll say like the whole doubling up thing, I've been stopped. I don't even think I even fully, truly started it. I never understood it. I'm like, get this pair, take care of it, and then you're going to get more pairs because they don't drop other pairs. Just take care of them. You know what I'm saying? The best you can, but every shoe, if you wear it, you're going to see the wear and tear on it. It just come with the game. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I'm used to. You know what I mean? It come with the game. But let's get started on tonight's topic. We're going to start with Steph Curry, and then we'll go to the next topic, and then we'll wrap this thing up here in like what? Roughly, give or take, about 30 minutes or so. So we should be good here. So I'm going to start with the Steph Curry story. My bad. I don't know why I said it like that. Let's see. Manu Kick says, facts, Polo. Exactly, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I just be trying to tell it how it is. You know what I'm saying? Devon says, the only reason people want the jellyfish is for the resale. Maybe so. But at the same time, me, and then, that's going to always come with the game, though. Realistically, that's going to always come with the game. No matter how you slice it and dice it, it's annoying. Resale comes with the game. I'm sharing my screen here. Boom, you guys should be seeing my screen. Hopefully audio and visual still looking good, but that come with a game though, Devon. You know what I'm saying? Can you really? It's annoying, but to be fair, we've seen worse. We've seen worse on the resale market. You remember, I know you remember 2020 and 2021. We've seen worse. So, I mean, that's why I don't really trip too bad. You know what I'm saying? Let's get through this first article real quick. It says, the breakup is getting ugly. Under Armour takes Curry brand's Instagram followers. So here's some quick facts of really what's going on. And I have seen it kind of floating around, but I didn't pay attention. But let's just break it down real quick. It says, after telling Soul Retriever they would allow Steph Curry to keep key Curry brand assets, they have singly pulled back on the pledge. And this is the second quick fact. It says in late December 2025, Under Armour migrated nearly 500,000 Instagram followers from Steph Curry brand or from at Curry brand to the UA basketball. So I don't think this was his personal account. I think it was like the Curry brand account. Now that's something they probably had in the deal. So that's what it's Take Curry brand. I thought it was from his actual personal like Instagram account, but I'm assuming not. Last little quick fact here says Under Armour has not responded to requests for a comment on the matter. Of course not. I mean, it's a thing. This is like, even if this stuff gets ugly where it could get legal, you know what I'm saying? And this is the Under Armour logo, Instagram. I mean, I'm pretty sure Steph Curry don't really care. I mean, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's a nice bag having the shoe sponsor. But at the same time, he's still, I mean, this dude is a NBA player. He's still getting, you know what I'm saying? Yes, Jordan himself, right? If we're going to compare it, he's made more money probably off sneakers than, you know, just as much as he did in the NBA, if not more. However, you know, he got double the money. You know what I'm saying? That's another whole deal. You know what I'm saying? And he's eating forever. You know what I mean? Let's see. Devon says, let's wait for the Union frags to go down in price. This is true. And then we seen those loaded up on the sneakers app too. So hopefully we get another shot, but I ain't banking on it. But I must speak it in existence and be positive. But it says, for the last few months, the sneaker world has been following along closely as Steph Curry enjoys sneaker-free agency after his divorce from the Under Armour, the brand that signed him to a lifetime deal in 2023. So if it's a lifetime deal, then how the hell they parting ways? So let's see if we can get the answer on that. It says every night, sneaker Twitter and the blog sphere race to see all three pairs of sneakers he laces up on game day. One for the walk into the arena, another during the warm-ups and the shoot-around, and the pair that ultimately laces up for the game, revetting stuff. So, I mean, pretty much we have seen him coming there, but you think about it, he's been wearing nothing but Nikes, and he's been wearing some literally, like, OG stuff. So, you got the Oregon Air Jordan 3s here. You see those are the Penny Hardaway joints, which is another Nike joint. And then he got the flu games in there. He said, everybody should be on alert. I'm calling everybody. So this is what we've seen so far. And I think, like I said, Complex M has been literally keeping up with this from the start. I don't know if this is actually like audio on here from like an Instagram story or not. I'll see if you can play the joint. I think you just clip it. Okay, cool. Let me see if I can play this real quick. Fair use. Let's see what he's asking Steph Curry real quick. Let's see. Fair use. Let's see.
Shoe selection seemed to be intentional. Can you take us through the process that you're planning for your shoes and which ones you went through and which ones you ended up with?
Yeah, it's kind of cool understanding the history of the game and the themes around certain teams we're playing. So, excuse me, I brought out the flu games and the
He sound even like he's nervous. He ain't even looking at the camera. Maybe he's just overly thinking, right? But then again, I'm guilty of not always looking at the camera too, but you need to be aware of where it is. But I mean, he's a professional. Let's keep it going.
Final shots, and then played in the Sabrina 3. So just kind of everybody should be on alert. I'm calling everybody.
But he's switching it up like that. Is that him trying to hint at Nike like, yo, I would like to come back to the table, see if we can work a deal out? But is it too late? I mean, let's just keep it 100. Steph Curry career, I mean, I'm not saying he's knocking at the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, him, Bron, and them, they knocking at the door to retirement, man. Let's just keep it 100. Do Nike them really want to take they've been making it without them this far. Do they really need to add this to the team? Is a question probably Nike them is thinking, right?
Trying to get some good product, but it's just fun to again honor certain eras, moments in the game, current athletes who are doing great things, and just having fun with it.
I mean, he's keeping the answers professional. I'll give him that one. So this is what you'll see. That's one. Actually, the shoes he got on right now, these Kobe joints. This is the one I think they did for his daughter Gigi, RIP. I actually had these, and then I sold them, and people got upset. But I remember them. So obviously, Kobe's probably a good sneaker to hoop in for sure. So it looks like he got great ball control. We know that already. You see him walking in again with more different sneakers. So you got to give it. He knows what he's doing, and he know the lights is all on him. Look, you got the cameraman there. You got the little hand lighting joint. So that'd be the person lighting. So these Penny Hardaways, you know what I'm saying? He know what he's doing. And you catch him again, game side here. More Nikes from what it seemed like, to be honest. He knows what he's doing. Oregon Dunks, which I would say this right here, dope fit, even though technically those are two different greens. But sometimes you put green and green and then it just don't work. I've witnessed that as well. But dope fit, you know, as you can see again, switching it up on him. He's doing anything but Under Armour. He got the flu games. He's got the last shots on 14s, which I know that's a good shoe to hoop in because that's literally like, that's another shoe I would like to see come back out too. The last shots. That's a dope shoe and the history behind it. That one need to come back. You know what I'm saying? I think that is pretty much dope. Let's see if we can read through the rest of this. It says, for Curry, it has felt more like a honeymoon than a breakup. Frankly, Steph seems overjoyed that he gets to finally wear some heat. I mean, Under Armour, to be honest, dog, I mean, it ain't where it's at. Like, I don't know. Only people I've seen rock Under Armour is for the gym. I ain't seen no super crazy drip, but I believe the Young Bucks were into Steph Curry's for a little bit, though, to be honest. I just don't think it's stuck like that. Where it says, taking the opportunity to ball in both the iconic retros and state-of-the-art silhouettes from every brand in the game. As for Under Armour, they are acting like the bitter ex taking the breakup way worse. No glow up in the sight of the Baltimore brand base brand, which that's not too far from here. Baltimore's about an hour and some change. And yeah, I think I've only been to Baltimore like 2 times. No, I'm lying, 3. And trust me, I don't make it my way. I don't stop. You know what I'm saying? I try my best not to stop. It says, what does that person do when their former significant other is shining all over social media? They get petty. I mean, to be honest, that does sound kind of petty, to be fair. But at the same time, they got to, in my opinion, they should keep it kind of professional, especially if you're going to be one of those top-notch big brands. Keep it professional, you know what I'm saying? Handle your business behind the scenes. If you feel some type of way, you know, you can voice it in other ways and show in other ways, you know what I'm saying? That's what I like about certain brands, that even if they do feel a certain type of way, they don't say nothing. You know what I mean? They just keep it moving, keep it quiet, keep it chill, and they keep it P and move in silence, you know, like a G, you know what I mean? It says, even though Under Armour told Soul Retriever directly back in December that as a part of the separation agreement, Steph Curry will own the logo, trademark, and brand. It seems like they're going back and forth on that promise now. Guess Pete Davidson didn't give those new skate shoes the bump they expected. So, yeah, we seen Pete Davidson. I think they got a deal over there. But, I mean, to be honest, dog, no disrespect to Pete. He's a cool dude, but, you know what I'm saying? Every brand, I feel like this, especially these big brands like this, they want a top-notch athlete on their deal. You know what I'm saying? Nike has several. You think about it, even Puma has several, you know what I'm saying? And this was where Steph was, you know what I'm saying? And then even Adidas has AE, you know what I'm saying? But it says this is exclusive. Under Armour shares the Soul Retriever that this is a part of the separation agreement. Steph Curry will own the logo, trademark, and brand. So they had posted this and told Soul Retriever this back in November 14, 2025. At least that's when it was posted anyway. So they're sharing that because that came in the X. So that seemed like a good deal. He says, we noticed recently, Curry brand had just 200-something followers on Instagram, which was just wrong. Steph infamous brand had roughly 500,000 followers before their breakup at the end of last year. So we looked into it. Turns out Under Armour basketball division Instagram account was losing an average of a little more than 3,400 followers every month throughout all of 2025 until December. So maybe that's what it is. Like maybe since Curry's like pretty much obviously giving Nike them pretty much free branding at this point, since he's a free agent, he's kind of rocking whatever. Nobody ain't really, the few people that was checking for the Steph Currys, respectively, or all, I'll say this, for all the people that was checking for the Steph Currys, clearly they're probably not checking no more because now they're like, oh, he on the Jays, we on the Jays too. There are some people that just like to rock the same stuff that the people that they're into. You know what I mean? We got King Midas in the building, says smash that like button. Appreciate that, King Midas. Appreciate that. It says, in the final month of last year, the Under Armour basketball, or the UA basketball account, gained 497,341 followers. Wow. Great job, team. Guess people just all of a sudden fell in love with the brand and a rate never seen before in the history of humans. So I'm assuming what they did, and I didn't know this was a thing, but maybe when you own both of the accounts, maybe there's something. And keep in mind, these are $1 million, $1 billion companies, if I'm not mistaken, right? If you own the account, you show you got access, maybe they can pay to get those followers over here, and we'll just, we'll keep the account active, but we're going to choose the followers that came in after he probably got the deal and we set it up, right? Maybe is what I got from it. It says, seriously though, we all know an Under Armour affiliated account that was losing almost 3,500 followers every month consistently couldn't have possibly added nearly $500,000 new followers, or 500,000 new followers without buying them on the dark web or taking them from one of their other accounts, which I didn't even know you could do that, right? It says, spoiler alert. Again, Whole Live is alleged too. I'm just going off what the article says. I don't know if that's true. Again, keep in mind, I said this from day one. I didn't know you could even do something like that. You know what I mean? Where we at, King Midas says, Under Armour and Curry need to work it out. They need each other. I think Curry, do you think he would be getting a shot at going over at Nike, or is it too late? You know what I mean? But, I mean, it's something again, the article's got it right. It sounds like a bitter, like a bitter ex, King Midas says, they need each other. Curry and Under Armour have to work their things out. I feel you. I mean, true, but right now they're playing the petty game. You know what I mean? Let's see. The Dark Knight says, I think he's going to Nike. I'll put it like this. It looked like he's giving his best effort. Hey, Nike, please, let's talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Nike them probably on the low end could probably still match what he was getting at Under Armour easily. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. I ain't count nobody's pockets, but I'm almost positive they could probably match what he was getting at Under Armour top dollar, respectively. You know what I mean? Let's see. Spoiler alert, it was the latter. It says the 341 followers Under Armour basketball added the exact, oh, wow, that's crazy. So that's what they're saying. I didn't even know you could do this, but it says spoiler alert. It says the latter, that was the latter. The 341 followers Under Armour basketball added was the exact number at Curry brand lost. Meaning Under Armour had Instagram migrate Curry's followers to their UA basketball account, which is a social media platform will do on occasion. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know you could do that. It says, all that was left on the Curry's brand page after the mass exodus was the 210 followers, which we could only assume are made up of Curry's family and friends, plus roughly 85 Kevin Durant burner accounts. Oh, wow. They had to take a shot at Kevin Durant, though? Wow. That was like a blind shot, even for me, dog. Come on, man. They ain't have to do that to my boy. You know what I'm saying? I rock with Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? Where we at? Dark Knight says, if they can give Cade Cunningham his own Nike, they should be able to give Steph his own Nike, and Steph was a Nike member before. True. I mean, you're not wrong. Just what the deal is going to be looking like. You know what I'm saying? It says, ignored. Steph said nah to wearing his last Under Armour sneaker, the Curry 13. He says, if I wasn't already clear, the relationship between Steph Curry and Under Armour was over. All-Star Weekend was the Parabel nail in the coffin. So, yeah, he probably went all in for that. You know what I mean? And as you can see, we got more stuff right here. It says, we reached out to Under Armour for comment, but they're not exactly taking our calls or emails at this time, as they feel we, as in all of us collectively in the world, took Steph's side in the breakup. It says, this guy, I feel like he's writing like he feels some type of way too. He or she, right? It says, multiple sources familiar with the situation have told us that the shift occurred internally, sharing details regarding the sequence of events leading to the change. We have also been told that specific requirements were communicated in Steph Curry's in order to retain ownership and control of these Curry brand assets, including followers, and that his failure to meet those requirements resulted in the transfer of the associated digital assets. So I'm assuming it was like, I'm assuming you probably couldn't wear no major brand until a certain amount of time or something like that. But clearly Steph didn't probably care or probably didn't pay attention to the paperwork. Let's see if this is a video right here. Hold on, let me see if I can play this real quick. Fair use real quick. Let's see what we got going on, because it looks like another on feet one joint. Let's see if we can play this. Fair use.
Did Clay see these shoes?
I would guess no.
Oh, I got
What are they?
I gotta send it to him.
What?
It's basically, I think it's a celebration for Clay's lifetime deal.
Oh wow.
Clay's answer lifetime deal. Commemorative kicks. It's got all of our championship years on them. I think it has 30.
I think this is shoes he was supposed to wear, right?
37.25, right? There it is, 37.25.
What are those?
9 threes he had. It's got
That's crazy, man.
logo on the back. What else we got?
Have you played with them yet?
Nah, it's the first time I put them on.
Okay, so it looks like he was wearing something different. He don't have an iPhone though, but looks like this is a sneaker he brought out. I mean, it's perfect for All-Star Weekend, I feel like. He says it's dedicated to Clay. Interesting, didn't know that. So that's what he wore. This is just some details of the image. Got jewels on it and everything. Got all the championships that they won and everything. But it says, last little part of the article, then we'll transition on to the other one for like the last 15 minutes. It says, like any petty move a scorned lover makes its breakup, it appears it was a decision made emotionally and not without much long-term vision. Curry will be fine, as any of those followers who aren't bots will eventually realize they're following the wrong account and find their way back to Steph. It says, at the rate Under Armour basketball fumbles its followers, it would take 145 months for them to lose all 497,341 followers as they took from the @Curry brand. But we're guessing the rate will increase drastically once people hear about this, or once Steph signs with a real player in the basketball sneaker space. So I'm assuming, right? Obviously, he's letting them know there's a deal on it. I'm assuming there's got to be some form of deal on the table, whether it's with Nike, but the way he's wearing those Nikes, I mean, that's what all I see, right? It's got to be something similar to that, at least, in my opinion. Let's transition on to the next story for like the last 15 minutes of the live, or actually probably last 10 minutes, and then last 5 minutes we'll talk upcoming sneaker releases. Then we'll wrap this joint up. So as y'all coming out again, don't forget to smash the like button for the kid. It really means a lot. But it says the shoe industry's latest C-suite, and that's what that is, C-suite, if I'm not mistaken, or suit. We could say that. I'll say suit, but you can say suit or suite. It just varies, right? Trend, CFO shuffling. The CFO skill sets require more than a balance sheet focus, as knowledge of operations, international, and AI all complement corporate the strategic decisions. So AI is kind of taking over for a little bit, man. And it's going to be a long article, so I'm going to try to get through this joint as much as I possibly can, because if they're saying this joint's is 6 minutes, it's going to be a minute. But AI has taken over, and I got to love-hate for it, because sometimes it don't know exactly what I'm talking about. But, I feel like they should slow down on how we're really rolling this joint out a little bit, too. I'm accepted to change, but I like to be change over time, but not like a dramatic change. But then again, we come from the era, or I came from the era where I remember when cell phones was around, but then when finally my generation got, because I feel like we were the first generation to kind of make it like a thing, because I feel like my other family members that are a little bit older than me, and who remembers a pager or a beeper, right? That's what they had. And then out of nowhere, it literally went from like pagers to beepers to cell phones. And then at that point, because you could just call anybody. And then we took over that era and brought in, I feel like my generation made texting like another level. We brought it to another level. You know what I'm saying? Because we used it for it. That was our form of communication, which borderline still is, It says the latest merry-go-round of executive changes at footwear firms has been centered around the critical chief financial officer position. Since the start of the new year, Charles, Genesco, On, and designer brands have all announced moves that will impact their operations in the year around. It says some of the incumbency steps downs were due to the pursuit of new job. In other cases, fresh incentives dictate change. So, yeah, a lot of them have made some of those changes. I mean, it just come with the game. Even Nike made some changes whenever Elliott Hill got in there. If you think about it, CEO, that kind of changed some positions around over at Foot Locker and them. So, I mean, it's probably just more to come, too, right? Because, again, we can take it over to the NFL. What happened after once we found our fate, who's going to win the Super Bowl? All the teams that didn't make it, seems like majority of them started some shifting, some changes, right? It says, at Shoe Carnival Incorporated, W. Kerry Jackson last September was named Executive Vice President of CFO. The CFO post wasn't new to Jackson, a position along with the role treasurer that he retired from in May 2023. It says, the 2-year break turned out to be a sabbatical as Jackson returned to the Shoe Carnival in 2025 as a senior vice president, new business development, and the role Jackson was spearheading merger and acquisitions activities, integration of acquired business, and side energy capture initiatives to further the shoe chain goal to become a nation's leading family footwear retailer. So again, these are other brands too, other than Nike. So I just want to talk this on a broad spectrum of things of how you could look at it. Ironically, it says you may also like this Nigel joint right here, which I'm assuming he's doing some type of interview. But at the same time, that was like an ad, because we do have the Nigels. I'm going to talk those in like the next 5 minutes. I'm going to get through this article real quick, but we got those. I got my thoughts and opinions on what I've seen on the stuff that's floating around. It says, when the promotion was announced, Shoe Carnival's president and CEO Mark Worden said, with Curry around leading our business development efforts and his deep knowledge of our business, this is the natural time for his return to the CFO role as we exclusively our strategic plan. So that's the thing. You can't, when you come aboard, you got to have a plan. Remember Nike's is win now strategy. You know what I'm saying? And then I remember Foot Locker, I don't know what their new one is now that we got a different person in the spot, but the person before that, they had like a plan as well. You remember they changed it to the FLX. They tried their best to make it something different, you know what I'm saying? But the win now strategy is supposed to be what Nike's strategy is. And he said that, if I'm not mistaken, Elliott Hill said he's going to bring the athlete to the forefront, which that's what originally, in my opinion, probably what he's saying built him. If you look at Michael Jordan, so it look like they're looking for something like that too, versus all these collabs with all these, like Travis Scott and this. That's dope, but what's the next big thing as far as sports wise too? You know what I'm saying? You gotta, it looks like Elliott Hill is taking it back down to the foundation, right? It says one component of the Shoe Carnival's plan is to have over 215 doors as a part of its growing store business by July 2026. At Designer Brands Incorporated, that's DBI in parentheses, Jared Poloff in October departed from his combined position of Executive Vice President and CFO and Chief Administrative Officer. He went to become the CFO in Family Dollar, according to the LinkedIn account. On Wednesday, the parent of the DSW shoe chain named Shmuelemus Toll as the new Executive Vice President, Principal, and Financial Officer, or CFO. I'm going to say this about Family Dollar, right? If you don't know what a Family Dollar is, it's basically like if you heard of like a Dollar General or like a Dollar Tree, it's kind of one of those. But to be honest, all the ones in the area, I don't even think we have one here, but the Family Dollar in my area where I grew up from, every time I go back and go through that joint, like, it looks like I've seen them open them joints and close it. And I think they're actually merged with, if I'm not mistaken, they're actually merged with another brand as well. But I don't think it's Dollar General. I think Dollar General is just each and own brand. I think they just kind of have taken over too. A lot of people in my area like the Dollar General joint. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. By the way, I'm not judging where you shop at, because at the end of the day, no matter where you go, certain brands or companies, hell, they don't care what it is, you know? It says, Toll was most recently Chief Operating Officer and CFO at the Children's Place. Says he's also was previously CFO and later of the CEO of the publicly traded retailer New York & Co. DBI CEO Doug Howe, and I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly, or Howe, said that in a statement that the Toll brings the company an exceptional blend of financial expertise and operational leadership with strong track record of navigating complexity, building resilient and high-performance organizations. Says Toll's hire follows a round of layoffs. Again, that comes with the game too. When you usually get a new guy in there, there's going to be changes like that. That happens not even just here, but everywhere, right? You know what I'm saying? Across the board, there's been some layoffs. You know, I could probably do a live on that alone as well too. It says Toll hires around the layoffs as DBI at the end of January. The spokeswoman of the DSW parent said that the layoffs were part of the move to simplify an organization structure and improve speed and accountability. CEO changes can also set stages for the other companies in the C-suite, or suite, we should say. That was the case of the On Holding in April 2025 when the co-CEO Mark Manure elected to leave the company due to the other things after 12 years. With his departure, he turned over the reins to Martin Hoffman and co-CEO and CFO. So again, I'm assuming it could have been one of those positions, and I'm just guessing here, right? Where they're like, yo, step down, going out like the good guy, or we'll put you down. You know what I'm saying? Same thing if you look at like Mike Tomlin for like the Steelers, right? He stepped down after that L, which I don't know. I feel like it was either going to go this way or that way. Same with Bill Belichick. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it happen time and time again. You know, not to compare sports to sneakers, but that's also something that realistically is a great example. Says last month, OWN said it named Frank Slush as the new CFO beginning on May 1st. That will frees up Hoffman to focus on the CEO responsibilities. Hoffman said that the brand is executing with a level of precision. The drive's record results in the Slush is complementary to the team because of experience at the scale significantly larger than where we are today. So again, they're seeing some big changes in here, but you got to take a dip first. You know, some people say like, yo, you got to invest, go down before you can go back up. So, I mean, to be honest, maybe they're right. It says the CFO exit gives the companies a chance, a zero in on the strategies are for long-term growth and what type of exclusives can help the execution of those plans. The skill set required of the CFO today is more than just a understanding of dollars and cents. It's a part of the reflection and evolving business of a company, which I can agree with that statement. Like, you may know business, but if you don't know the trend or the latest things or how to present it to your people, right? You can have all the book smart, but if you don't know how to present it and sell it, then, I mean, yeah, you understand still. If we're going to keep it real. Says Shoe Carnival Jackson's has a financial chop, but it is involved in a CFO role. He also has a business development skill, plus a mergers and acquisition eye from its recent experience after rejoining the retailer last June. And in the case of the DBI, Toll's background includes not just the expected CFO skill set, but also an understanding of operations and even some strategic analytical experience from his hint from former CEO. Cool. We're gonna wrap this joint up in like the next like 5 or so. It says at Crocs Incorporated, we're just going down the brands right here real quick. So yeah, we're almost done with this article real quick. But it says, and I don't really do Crocs, but even they've made some changes. Because to be honest, from what I remember when I was talking to homie Dunks, like he don't do them, but you know his family rock them. Because I'm hearing the Crocs are super comfortable, right? Respectively. It says at Crocs Incorporated, which is eyeing international growth, the shoe firm named Patrick Regan its new CFO starting September 22nd, following the resignation of the Susan Hurley. Reagan's background include roles at Nike, where he was once the CFO for Asia Pacific and Latin America, along with the stint as a vice president of the global business planning. Crocs CEO Andrew Reed's and Regan's robust financial experience in the footwear industry and international expertise would complement the Crocs leadership team. It says in an aftermath of the COVID pandemic, the C-suite executives, including CFOs, now need working knowledge of sourcing and supply and chain networks. I mean, that's something I feel like you got to do, but yeah, you can know the math, and I'm going to say it again. You can do 2 plus 2, you can do all that, you can know the business side math-wise, but you got to know how you got to present it to your audience, and, you know, you got people like us, we're probably much of a harder sell than it is the Young Bucks. I was going to say we're easier, but you know, reality is we pay attention. We like to go off of stuff we couldn't get back in the day. We're a complicated like situation, like, you know what I'm saying? People probably from the outside looking in probably just don't get it. And you know, hell, it's hard for me to explain it too, you know? It says, and with all the talk about how AI is evolving the work front, it shouldn't be a surprise that CFOs might need to pick up more AI skills in the months and years ahead. It says in the Executive Insights reports for the PwC, some of the trends shaping the evolution of finance leaders include fueling growth through strategic capital allocations, making financial an engine of the operations transformation. AI is also being embedded into the financial delivery in areas of the compliance, shifting how work gets done, empowering real-time scenario planning. So Lasso brought an article. So yeah, AI is upon us. I'm kind of tired of it because I feel like everything's AI, but it is what it is. It comes with the game. You have to adapt. And by adapt, I mean you got to learn how to pivot. And so that's what these companies got to do. You got to learn how to pivot if you plan on staying around. Because I mean, AI right now, it is pretty cool if you've messed around with it. But it's kind of right in front of your face everywhere. You know, AI is short for artificial intelligence. Just want to throw that out there for the people who didn't know. Says the areas of the top-minded Claris Incorporated, which said CFO Jack Claranda was exiting the company to pursue other companies. It's since named Dan Caprell as an interim CFO. Caprell rejoined the Claris in October 2025 and its company senior vice president and chief accounting officer, while Claris, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, is evaluating the impact of it on the Saks global bankruptcy, which I didn't know Saks had filed for bankruptcy. So that's another side thing, because I've copped some polo stuff off of Saks before. You know what I'm saying? I remember Saks, the company. Devon says, I think Steph enjoys being a free sneaker agent. I'm sure he does, because again, the minute he get under a deal under whatever brand he chooses, he knows all that's gone to rep. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure his source and our source of sneakers, he probably ain't paying, even though he got it, he probably not paying what we pay to have some of those exclusive. You know what I'm saying? People know who he is, so they'll work with him. You know what I mean? Where we at real quick, the fourth quarter results. Caprell, familiar with Claris and his financial expertise, is expected to result in a smooth transition into the interim CFO role. Janesco also disclosed that last month that the CFO, Sandra Harris, so her name is Cassandra, but she goes by Sandra Harris, will exit in March to pursue the opportunities. Meanwhile, CEO Mimi Vaughn will assume the interim CFO role and the replacement is found. So she's going to do it until they find a replacement. Vaughn served as the company CFO from 2015 to 2019. Jurinsky's key focus is on female consumers. young Gen Z and older Gen Alpha within its journey's banner. So we'll see how that goes for sure. Because I mean, to be honest, if I'm not mistaken, I'm the millennial. If we're gonna go off what I am, right? Okay. Devon says rich people always get free stuff. This is true. It's funny, right? How you say that? Let me put myself back on the main screen. We're about to talk upcoming sneaker releases anyway. But you know what's funny? It seems like the bigger bag you get, the more well known you are. The less you have to, I ain't gonna say the less you have to spend, but the more stuff you can get for free if you really was to use it like that. Rumor has it, and it's just alleged, that LeBron is known for, like, you know, he tried. I remember, who was it? Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade said like he's super cheap. He tried not to spend not one single dime. But I mean, I get it. If you LeBron, hell, I got the deals. Hey, if I get the opportunity to do this, let me see what I can do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's what he do, but that's what I've heard, right? Allegedly, right? Let's share my screen, talk a little upcoming sneaker releases. I think we've seen the Nigels floating around. So the Fire Red 3s, I think Devon had posted these earlier. I'm going to share my screen, show you guys what's up. Boom, right here. I'm not really that impressed with them. They're okay. A little bit of like blurriness, but let me see if I can get the image scroll up a little bit. So that's the best shot, but somebody had to get a zoom in on that joint. Of course, he's going with the bike theme again, but it looks like I wonder if it's Bike Air or Nike Air on the back. To me, that can make or break it for me, personally. And then also we got the PSG, and that's the Paris Saint-Germain Air Jordan 6s. Not for me, but they're coming out here slowly but surely. And I am a 6 person, but yeah, I know I wouldn't rock these. All silver, basically. Yes, metallic silver. No, sir. You know what I'm saying? And the big talk of the town right here, we're getting another shot at the fragments, the Air Jordan 1 Fragment Union, because we entered to raffle, right? And if I'm not mistaken, I've only seen one person. I'm not going to say what I think they do, but I've only seen one person that actually hit. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Devon says the Nigel Force is overrated. Thank you. For the people in the back, yes, they're overrated in my opinion. These right here I feel like are dope, but I don't know if I would go resell dope, but I don't hate these. So I'm glad we're seeing these up on the sneakers app is what I was trying to get at, because that raffle, I don't know too many people that hit. I want to say like it was a slim picking, so maybe they only had so much. And then if we check the sneakers app before I get up out of here real quick, let's see. We got the Levi 3s coming on Saturday, so good luck to that. I've entered some raffles. If you're in the Sold Out Discord, most of the raffles have been posted that we know of, to the best of my knowledge. So just be patient about that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We got some Air Max 95 Big Bubbles dropping tomorrow. And then way on down the way, we have we got another Jordan and Fragment joint. We got that coming. We got the Stranger Thing foam posits. A lot of people been thinking I've been checking for those. But to be honest, hey, I'm letting the piggy bank, I got to build up too. You know what I'm saying? I can't just throw it all out there. But I don't hate them, but I don't necessarily love them either. Because my coworker at work was asking me about them. I think I'm definitely going to leave them on the table. We got the Air Jordan 5 Wolf Gray. I'm good. And we have the Air Jordan 4 Kobe joints, that like Imperial Purple. That's supposed to be in March. So I got to do some upcoming sneaker releases here. I did one this one already, that University Blue foam posit joint. They pushed that date back, but that video is already out. We got to let that live for what it is. But yeah, man, good luck to everybody that's entered any of the raffles for the Jellyfish, for the Levi's. I hope we all hit, at least for the Levi's. You know what I'm saying? The actual Jellyfish, I want to hit too, but that $300 price tag, that's stinging for me, man. So let me put myself up on the main screen, and we're going to get ready to wrap this joint up here for the night. I've been on this joint for like an hour and 4 minutes. Appreciate y'all for coming through tonight, even though I started a little late. Appreciate y'all for being active in the chat. That always helps me get the stream. And I'll be back live again on Saturday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. Until then, smash the like button, sub to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already. Of course, you know, my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional Tron Halls, and y'all know we have Music Monday. I'll see you guys again on Saturday with another Sold Out Live. Link should be pinned in the comment section, at the top of this comment section. And yeah, more content on the way. And yeah, I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
My heart is cold like December. Over my remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights, my heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights, my heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights, my heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me